So hi guys, welcome to the 501 special. We officially hit 501 subscribers on May the 4th at 7:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, Geek Lab is actually the closest guest, so his video is getting put up first to be the featured thing in the background while I do the special. So a lot of you guys have asked a lot of different questions about me, about my channel, about a lot of different stuff, and I'm going to try to answer as many of your comments as I possibly can. In addition to this, I'm going to be announcing various winners of the lottery throughout the special, and at the end of the special I'm going to explain how the lottery works, and I'm going to be announcing a new Tank of the Month contest. So first, I want you guys to all give yourselves pats on the back, because I have a heartfelt, humble thank you. I'm issuing this thank you to my subscribers because since April the 7th, we have gone from just over 150 to 503 right now when I'm recording this. Less than a month, tripled the channel base. Thank you. It's not just you guys. I have to give a thank you to Jingles. He did give my channel a personal endorsement, and he shared my Armored Warfare video. So thank you, Jingles. I'm so glad you're a big softie, and I would give you a hug and buy you a drink if I could. I might get to do that. We're planning a trip. I may be going to England and going to Tank Fest next month, but that's a maybe right now. We're still planning the trip and seeing if it's possible. The next person I have to give a thank you to is Rita Gamer. Turns out she's one of my subscribers. Yeah, I was stunned at that. I was kind of flabbergasted, blushing. She also follows me on Twitter. So she knows exactly when all of my videos go up, and actually I think watches every one of, and watches most, if not all of them. So thank you, Rita. The last people I have to thank is Obsidian and my.com. Thank you for letting me put up the Armored Warfare video. It has helped out my channel tremendously, and part of this growth would not be possible without you guys. But that's my thank yous to everyone. We're going to move on by first announcing a winner. The first winner is Not So Serious Gaming. You need to email me at fiaurathetankgirl@gmail.com to let me know how you wish to collect your $7 Steam Wallet, World of Tanks Gold, Armored Warfare Gold, or War Thunder Golden Eagles, or whatever other online currency you want to buy with the $7 gold package. Now, they're only $7 because the Patronage page did not reach enough where I could afford to do more. I'm sorry, guys. I can only do so much. I am a full-time grad student, first and foremost, and that means that I'm relying on you guys to determine what I can do for contests and what I can do for the size of prizes. We're going to talk about that later in the video. So the first question I have here is, are you a woman? I'm answering this simply to give a definitive answer and because I'm actually kind of sick of it popping up. Yes. I wouldn't title the channel Fiaura the Tank Girl if I wasn't a woman. I'm not even going to really bother answering or giving this question any more time. I'm simply going to remove it from comments at this point because it's just gotten old. If you think you're being a troll, if you think you're being original, get in line. Anyway, why don't I like the T-44? I don't like the T-44 because it has a lot of above average to average features on it. Penetration, mobility, armor, all these things. It doesn't have anything particularly exceptional. And to me, if you don't have something exceptional on the tank, something I can really work with and really take advantage of, then I don't have that edge that I like to have with my vehicles. And so I don't like the tank simply because it's way over average. Now, the contest on Sunday was resolved for last month for the T-44, and if you want to go see the winner, if you want to go see the winning entry, go look at Sunday's video. And if you want to see how to play the T-44, because I have no, even with all my skills, I have no clue. Go check out that video. Why don't I like intros? Well, I played one because you guys like them. And that's the last piece of the 501 special of the changes to the channel I wanted to put together was an intro. I don't particularly like intros because I feel like they kind of waste my time. For 20 to 30 seconds, I mean, I'm literally just watching something that I've seen 150 times. I can understand why other people like them, and therefore I'm going to start doing them unless people really, really don't want me to do an intro, and then I will take it down and just continue the way we've been doing things before. But that's my reason. It just feels like a little waste of time to me. If you guys like it, then sure, I'll do it. I mean, I do this channel for you guys first, and that kind of needs to stay that way. So the next question is actually leads us into the next question. Why should I watch your channel? What makes your channel unique? Well, those are kind of loaded questions. For a start, I'm a female gamer. We're rare. Seriously, anyone who declares themselves a female gamer usually gets picked on, berated. I can say that all these things have happened, and generally disbelieved, and it's ridiculous. But I also know that that's not going to change unless people actually start seeing female gamers. Second off, I am the only woman in the World of Tanks Silver League. Period. I'm assuming that my team does as well as we expect to. We'll be in the Gold League after next season. So I will then be the only woman in the Gold League and the only woman to have made it there. So if you want to see a professional player who is a woman play World of Tanks, here you go. On top of that, there is the fact that I'm actually really good at the game, and one of my biggest goals is to teach you guys how to play. To teach you the secrets and the tricks and all the little bitty intricacies of playing World of Tanks in hopes that I will see fewer tomatoes and fewer orange and yellow players simply because they actually watched my videos, or at the very least so that you guys will enjoy the game more because you'll be better at what you're doing. So those are my primary motivations for doing the channel. There's a secondary motivation that I'll admit that goes with all YouTubers, and that is the possibility of eventually being able to make money off YouTube. And sure, why not? I would love it if I made enough money off professional gaming that I didn't have to do anything else. But that's somewhere way down the line, and it may never happen. And I'm not going to just aspire to that to happen. What I am going to do is I'm going to continue to make quality videos for you guys to watch, enjoy, and hopefully get better at your game. Now, the next question on the list is, do I think Armored Warfare is better than World of Tanks? It has the possibility to be significantly better than World of Tanks. Now, this is going to require that Obsidian Games and my.com continue to emphasize that they are going to listen to the player base about their decisions as the primary form of input. Gaijin is kind of failing their player base in that Gaijin is going solely off of statistics to base what they do, and Wargaming has just completely stopped listening to their player base years ago and do whatever the hell they want, which is really starting to show with World of Tanks now. I mean, you see tanks that are clearly overpowered and need to be nerfed, and Wargaming has no intention of nerfing them. And then you see tanks that are clearly underpowered and need to be buffed, and Wargaming has no intention of buffing them. You see exploits in physics, all these other things going on, and you see a lot of trolling going on. And Obsidian and my.com are flat out not putting up with allowing anything to happen to create a toxic community. So, yay, go Obsidian. Thank you for the support you guys have given me so far, and thank you for making sure that the community stays user-friendly. That alone makes Armored Warfare a better game. The other things that they're doing are, they're just, I'm sorry, it's just a better game. It's in a better game engine, it's in a better physics engine, and it's, so far, I actually have found that I enjoy Armored Warfare more than I enjoy World of Tanks. Will Armored Warfare eventually reach the community warfare and electronic sports level? It has the possibility, and if it reaches that, you can fully expect me to convert to Armored Warfare as my primary game. If it doesn't reach that, then I'm going to still have to keep playing World of Tanks, because, I mean, How else am I going to make a living unless I play World of Tanks and get really good and keep upping my game to get into the Gold League and hopefully make enough money to survive off of. So that's my opinion. Whether you like it or not, that's up to you. But that's my experience with Armored Warfare so far. There's a bunch of other little things going on with Armored Warfare that are making it better than World of Tanks. But to get into all those intricacies, I can make a whole video off of. So the next question I have here is, how can I be on your channel and be a guest star, and how can I be a commentator? So the way to get onto my channel to be a guest star is to send an email to fiaurathetankgirl@gmail.com. In that email, you want to give a catchy title, something that'll catch my attention and make me really want to look at it. Give me a couple sentences about what the replay is about, and then from whatreplays.com, you will upload the replay. That way, I know that I'm not getting a virus. And you will give me the link to What Replays or Quickie Baby Replays. Either one of those is fine. But basically, you upload the replay, I get the replay, and then I take a look at it. First and foremost, I'm going to take a look at the medals you earned. Then I'm going to take a look at the statistics you pulled off, and then I'm going to and then if I'm impressed with one of those two things, I'm actually going to go watch the replay. Understand that I get about 7 to 10 replays a day right now, and that number keeps going up. So I don't have time to watch all of these. I really have to look at what's going on statistically, or you have to give me a description of it. Now, the other thing you can do is your ammo racks, your catching people on fire, your whatever else happens. That's just random number generation stuff, or funny to watch, or hilarious physics at work. You can send those to me and tell me that it's for RAW Tankery. Those replays automatically I'm going to look at, I'm going to record the moment for RAW Tankery, and I'm going to throw it up on RAW Tankery. That's on Mondays. That's the video from yesterday. You may want to go look at it if you want to laugh at some stuff. But the more of those I get, the much more happier I am, because I don't have to show all of my embarrassing moments from the last week to make a video. I can actually show other people are having the similar thing, are having similar problems and having similar hilarious situations. So that's how you get up on my channel. Now, if you want to be a guest commentator, you need to tell me what you bring to the board as a commentator and how you want to do it. Fash, also known as German Warfare on YouTube, recently put up a video of me and him, and I'm going to be putting up one later this week of us again from the European server from last week. So, you know, that's a thing. If you want to be a guest commentator, you need to tell me what you bring to the table, and we'll see if we can do it. That's why Geen shows up at my house. He's one of my close friends, and he's also a voice actor, and it's kind of fun to have him here doing the voice acting parts that he does and doing the imitations while I'm doing commentary. The next question I have is, will watching your channel help me be better at the Xbox version of World of Tanks? Yes. Flat out. It's the same game mechanics. It's the same game physics engine. I mean, the only difference is a couple of the tanks that exist on the Xbox version or on the PC version don't exist on the Xbox version yet. A couple of maps are a little different, but for the most part, it's the same game. It's just the Xbox version. So if you watching my videos will help you with the Xbox version. Next question, how did I get to be so good at tanks? Well, there's a couple of steps to that. Training. I had somebody actually train me. Anytime I was having trouble pinning a vehicle, I told them, can you take me into a training room so I can figure out how to hurt this thing? Anytime that I was having trouble with a map or figuring out positions on a map, I had people take me into a training room. The second thing is I watched videos. I watched YouTube videos to get better at World of Tanks. It's a thing. It helps. This is not a game that you can just practice all on your own and suddenly be good at. I have not yet met a person who picked up World of Tanks and was just awesome at it out the gate. This is a game that requires training, practice, and patience. And I can't emphasize that enough. I know you're going to get frustrated. I get frustrated. You guys see me rage on live stream all the time and laugh at me. because I get absolutely pissed off, ragingly Southern girl mad at about a video game. But I mean, it is how it is. I go play other games, and some of those other games I specifically play to get better at World of Tanks. Wait, you can play other games and you get better at World of Tanks? Yes. The way that works is very simple. I develop certain skills and characteristics that are essential for World of Tanks using those other games. Examples are my Hotline Miami is a very good game at training my twitch reflex. So is Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl is a very good game at not only training my twitch reflex, but also training my situational awareness. I have the entire Stalker series installed on the game, and I actually installed on my computer, and I actually play it regularly in order to increase my situational awareness, so that I am constantly scanning my horizons, looking at my mini map, making sure that I'm not in danger. And then it's learning tactics, it's learning positions on the map, it's learning... It's a very long learning process. Your first 2,000 battles expect to suck. And you're like, but that's a long time, Fiaura. Guys, if you're playing World of Tanks and you're looking to get better at it, you're probably playing somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 to 1,000 battles a month. And if you've invested any real money into the game, you're going to keep coming back and continue to play the game. My hope is that my channel helps you guys enjoy the game more. And who knows, maybe one day you will be at the professional level and you can say that my videos helped you. But yeah, I mean, it takes time. It is not a game you can learn overnight. It is not a game that you can just master overnight. It takes time, and it definitely takes a I'm going to come back and keep trying attitude. And it takes taking breaks. Sometimes it is more beneficial to just take a break and go play something else for a bit. Or to look at other games as methods of training to make yourself a better overall gamer, such as Shadow of Chernobyl, such as if you want to learn very good strategic situational awareness, go play Command & Conquer Red Alert and Red Alert 2. You'll learn some situational awareness because those are games where those are the original strategy games in which an AI is not given infinite resources and all this stuff over the player. The AI is actually a true thinking AI, and it will kick your butt. But that's how I've gotten to be so good, is playing a couple of other games to train some very specific skills, watching videos, and just practice and listening to other people and what they have to say and letting them teach me some of the ins and outs and secrets of World of Tanks. The last question I have here, and then I'm going to announce 2 more winners, is how do I get into your clan? So to get into my clan, Harm Nation is actually 4 clans. 4. So you have Harm, which is the top end Clan Wars clan, and we just increased our W8 requirement for all of our players and for those coming up from 2 Harm. 2 Harm is the training clan to prepare you for Clan Wars. It is when you are at the point that you don't quite have the stats for Harm, but you do have the tier 10s, and you have the want and know-how, and you want to get there. So that much said, what 2 Harm does is it prepares you for the next level. They do Clan Wars. 2 Harm does get paid out a little bit of gold every once in a while because they actually manage to hold land, but 2 Harm is not where most players want to end up. They want to end up in Harm. Harm Z is a training clan, and so is Harm D. Now, depending on where you are in the game, depends upon which training clan you go into. I'm not quite sure which one is which sometimes. I get them confused. I'm sorry. But one is for people who don't have a tier 10 yet, and the other one is for people who already have a tier 10 but aren't quite very good at the game yet. But that's kind of how the tiering system for Harm Nation works. They currently have 350 plus players. Excuse me. And Zemke's plan over the course of the summer is to bring us all the way up to around 1,800 to 1,900 WN8 requirement for each individual player, just to increase our skill base and the skill of all of our players. But that is all of your user-based questions, which means I have to announce 2 more winners. TomGS. T-O-M, capital G, capital S. You're a winner. iAmEbola. Space W-O-T. you're a winner. You need to contact me with an email at fiaurathetankgirl@gmail.com to know if you to figure out where you want me to send your $7 of gold for World of Tanks, Armored Warfare, War Thunder, or your Steam wallet, or some other game that you want me to purchase $7 of premium cash for you. I know it's not much, guys, but again, I base the lottery and my contest off of the Patronage page, which we're going to get to at the end of the video. I thank you guys for watching. I thank you guys for all the feedback on all of my videos and helping me improve the channel continuously. I'm going to continue to make the effort to improve the channel. Like I said, I'm upgrading the hardware again to insane spec hardware. You guys should see some really, really nice videos coming out starting next week when the hardware is finished integrating into the system, and the live stream should be getting better. Which I'm sorry for this week, there won't be any live streams. I'm not going to have time. I have to finish a paper for academic submission in the next couple days, and I've got to make sure it's absolutely pristinely ready. So I apologize, but I'm just going to go ahead and cancel fan platoons that and any live streams for the rest of the week. That may change, but I would rather not get you guys' hopes up and then have to disappoint you later. So, that much said, I'm going to announce the last 2 winners, and then I'm going to go explain how the lottery works, and then I'm going to announce the Tank of the Month contest. Like I did with the T-44, I'm going to have a Tank of the Month every month that you guys can attempt to give me the best replay. I judge the replays on 2 conditions. 1, the actual achievements of the match. What medals did you score? What capabilities did you unlock? Did you show off? And did you show us how to play the tank? So that's the first 2 things I based it off. The third thing is entertainment value. Is it entertaining enough that I can comment, make jokes at, and we can all have a good laugh about what's going on in the replay? So those are the 3 things. The actual achievements of the match. Did you show us how to use the vehicle? And can I now show everybody else how to use this vehicle using your replay? And was it entertaining? So that's what I kind of based it on, and I gotta say, and that's how you can win a gold package from me with just your skill. Which now we are actually going to get into the way the gold packages work. So I'm going to explain this to you guys and explain to you how I base my... I'm actually looking for the button right now. I'm going to explain to you how I base my Patronage page on various gold packages and giving away free stuff to you guys. So right now you guys are looking at the Patronage page, or you should be. So this is my Patronage page. Right now there's $27.99 promised from 5 different patrons. Now the way my contests work is there are 3 things you can do to get an entry, and you can get up to 3 entries. The first thing is, and the thing you have to do to get an entry into my contest, is be a subscriber. Period. End of story. Which reminds me, let me announce the last 2 winners for this for the 501 subscriber special. Zorndar83, Zorndar 83, and Natasha Draconis. Those are my last 2 winners, and the last 2 people who I'm going to be giving out gold packages to for the 501 special. Now, the second thing you can do to get a second entry, and I keep up with all of these on a spreadsheet, is you have to share 3 videos. Every time somebody shares a video, I get a notification of who it is. And I can click, and I can see all of the people who have shared my video. So by sharing 3 videos between now and the time we hit 1,000 subscribers, because the next lottery drawing is at 1,000. And right now it's going to be the same size and the same number of people. And I'm going to explain why in a second. That's how you get it. So that's how you get a second entry into the lottery. The last way to get a third entry into the lottery, and I rolled all of these beforehand off of my spreadsheet so that you guys so that I would already have them ready. I'm sorry I didn't do them in the video, but I realized that it was going to take too much time to actually roll up and then figure out who won in the middle of the video. But the last way to get an entry anyway is donate to the Patronage page. Those 5 patrons actually got 3 entries because they shared videos, they're subscribed, and they're on the Patronage page. The size of the prizes is dictated by the size of the Patronage page. So we almost hit the $35 mark, which would have doubled the size of all the prizes. And then at the $100 mark, I'm going to increase the prizes from 5 to 10. And then I will put the new milestone goals back up once we reach that certain level. Now that doesn't mean that you guys donate 35, that one person donates 35 or one person donates 100. No. What that means is the collective amount between all these patrons, the 5 I have right now is $27.99. Really wondering who donated the 99 cents. It doesn't actually tell me how much you donate. It just tells me that you've become a patron. So I can't give favoritism to one patron or another. It would only tell me how much an individual donates if they were to donate for a reward that is available. But I haven't actually put up rewards yet, and I don't think I will. I'm asking for $1. That's it. These 2 people with the flags next to their name have been giving for more than 30 continuous days, which means that they've given to the Patronage page at least twice, and are going to continue, and hopefully will continue to do so. Now, the last things I want to go over for the channel are the various games that are going to be on the channel starting before the end of the month. So first off is World of Warships. Let's go look up that one, shall we? It would help if I typed it in right. World of Warships. So starting this week, I'm going to be playing on World of Warships. As soon as my honorarium checks from Rutgers pass, I will be buying a Soviet destroyer to get early access, and then I will be buying the HMS Warspite as my 2 premium vehicles for World of Warships. And then I'm going to start giving out World of Warships videos starting next week, which also means that the possibility for prizes is going to be World of Warships is now going to be associated with. The last and most important, I think, game that's going to be going up is this one. Armored Warfare starts on May the 27th, early access, and they have announced officially there will be no non-disclosure agreement. We can broadcast freely. And I'm going to show you guys something. Lord of Wars. Now, I'm not being paid to do this. I'm not being paid to do any of this, but we've actually calculated what these packages are worth. So the Lord of War package will set you back about $70. Here's everything you get. Comparing this to World of Tanks, it would cost, Wargaming would charge you to get the equivalent stuff would be 3 tier 7 tanks, a tier 5 tank, and an insane amount of crew XP, plus the 90 days of premium and the $30 of gold, all adds up to be almost $600. Obsidian has set their prices right, and I approve. The Mercenary Commander, it's very similar, guys. These 3 packages are one of these 3 packages is definitely worth buying if you want to get the early access. And so far the game is very good. I have the Lord of Wars one. I actually there's a secret to how I got that. If you've been on my live stream, you know what's going on. If you haven't, I'm not going to tell you right now. I will tell you after it officially starts. But in the meantime, I think that's about everything. Those are going to be the 2 new games that are going to be consistently displayed on the channel. I'm going to try to get you guys an Armored Warfare video and a World of Tanks video every day. And the first Armored Warfare video I intend on doing on day 1 is a development blog to let you guys know exactly what has changed since the alpha stage to the early access stage, and to show whether or not Obsidian is keeping their word and listening to their player base about what needs to happen with their game. As far as World of Warships is concerned, I'll be starting playing it next week. You can fully expect to see it on live stream, and you can fully expect to see it in-game on YouTube by next Friday. So I think that's everything that I can possibly go over in my 501 special. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope this answers all of your commentary, all of your comments and questions. I'm now going to leave you guys with the channel trailer, and hopefully, and then I'm going to give you the new end sequence, just like I have for the rest of the week. And you guys let me know what you think of the intro. Oh right, Tank of the Month. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Tank of the Month is the M3 Lee or the M3 Grant, the British or American Tier 4 medium tank. Either one. So submit your replays. At the end of the month, I will announce the winner on May the 31st. I will be announcing the winner. I decided to choose a tank I knew everyone could have or could get very quickly. So on May 31st, I will announce the winner of the Tank of the Month via displaying your replay on YouTube to show people how to use the M3 Lee or the M3 Grant, or possibly both. You can submit 2 replays, one of each vehicle, even though they're technically the same vehicle, just run by a different country. That's everything, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this little stint into Fiaura's world, and hopefully I've answered all your commentary questions. I will start taking new questions for the 1,000 subscriber special, which is going to be something completely different going on, by the way, for what happens with the 1,000 subscriber special. In the meantime, the next lottery drawing is at 1,000, and keep helping, guys. I mean, the channel's growing. I'm very happy. It's less than a month, and we've tripled the subscriber base. I feel by June we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. I mean, if this keeps going this way, we're gonna hit 1,000 subscribers. Again, I issue a very fond thank you to Jingles for sharing my video and giving my channel an endorsement. I give a very fond thank you to Rita Gamer for subscribing and giving my channel an endorsement and sharing my tweets about what's going on my channel. Thank you very much. I give a fond thank you to Obsidian Games for letting me put up the Armored Warfare video and for letting me play in the alpha test, and for admitting me to various other stuff that's going on. And lastly, I thank all of you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the time and effort, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Leave comments and other things. So remember that the lottery drawings, the next lottery drawings are 1,000. The Tank of the Month is the M3 Lee or the M3 Grant, whichever one you wish to submit, or you can submit both. And the current name of the week goes to the E25. You need to come up with a name for the E25. Lastly, I need your RAW Tankery stuff. Submit to me ammo wrecks, catching people on fire, hitting invisible tanks, just shots that you can't believe happened. Really bad, embarrassing moments, really hilarious rams, whatever. If you found something funny, entertaining, or just the odds of it happening should be slim to none, send them to me. And the email is fiaurathetankgirl@gmail.com. That is also the email you need to send the submission for the prize winners for where they want their prizes. I will talk to you guys later, and I will see you tomorrow with Epic Replay of the Week. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video by me, Fiaura the Tank Girl. If you did, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, click on the subscribe icon. Have a suggestion for the channel or have a question? Leave a comment. I promise I will try to answer it as soon as possible. If you want to help the channel grow, share this on Facebook or Twitter. Want to support the channel? Click on an ad. That is how YouTube pays its channels, is for your clicks on those ads. So those always help me. Or you can go to the Patronage page. You can access this by clicking on the woman standing outside the IS-4 tank. If you want to check out more videos by Fiaura, click on one of the thumbnails you see here or check the description below. Also check the description for contests I'm running. Lastly, if you want to be featured on Fiaura's channel, send your replays to fiaurathetankgirl@gmail.com. Check the description below for more information on the email address if you want to know how to spell it. Please remember, I need your ammo wrecks, RNG moments, fires, hilarious outtakes, and other things you may find funny or pure luck on World of Tanks or other games you happen to play that involve tanks or war games. So when one of these happens, send it to me. Put the title of the email as RAW Tankery or RNG moment. Anyway, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl officially signing off right now, and I will see you in the next video.